Hi, I'm Katherine Bird. I'm here to talk with you today about my course offering, The Healer's Process. And this is a love project of mine based on a book that I've been writing over the past year and my own personal desire to peel apart the processes that make up an epic healing session. And these are the processes that go into working on yourself for your own self-care practice, working on your own traumas, energetic blocks, things that are coming up for you on a daily basis, as we know that they are for everybody. For working with clients, whether you're a healer or call yourself a coach, whether you're working online or in person, if you're a teacher, if you're any kind of facilitator, and this also translates into other ways of being, because we are really working on being grounded, being protected, guided, having amazing boundaries, and really serving ourselves energetically. So even if you're looking at being a speaker and you want to be better on stage or on video, then these are also processes that are going to help you with that. Even if you're thinking about relationship and how we're all doing a lot of work in relationship and bringing these processes into that realm. We are doing this course over 2 months' time in October and November of 2016, and there's going to be 5 classes. We are starting with the I am, with the personal mission and purpose and path and what it is that you're here to bring to the world, your unique gift of healing and contribution. And what are your commitments? What are your intentions to that, to your path and purpose and to your life in general? And we're going to get into some aspects of your purpose and path to be able to make things really clear and succinct for you. The next part, we're going to go into really working into the field. We're going to go into some really deep grounding practice, into using that energy cultivation to build power, and then to use that to cleanse our auric field, to understand about our auric field and our boundary system, to start to build a better boundary system in our life, both energetically and on the mundane plane. Then we're going to take a couple of weeks off because we're going to have learned a lot of tools and practices, and I want to give you time to integrate and to practice and to really own these skills. And then we're going to come back with the 3rd class, and that's going to be going into closing and opening the space. So really calling in energies and energetics, and what does that mean, and how do we do it, and why are we doing it, and what are these energetic beings that we're working with, and giving you some clear advice and practices to be able to cultivate these relationships so that your practice becomes very powerful, very guided, and very held within a system that is for your and everyone else's highest and best. Class number 4, we're going to head into cleansing and purification. And this is really important, and I think something that a lot of times we miss. So we're going to go into cleansing and purifying yourself, your field, your space, your tools. And this is going to help, especially when we're finding that we have clients that are kind of sticky and situations where we're going into places where we're kind of overwhelmed by how many people are around us, or negativity, or things that are kind of affecting us. And we really need to be able to kind of shake that shit off, get past whatever other people's stuff is, and to be able to come back to our homes and our families and our children and our lives in a really clean and pure way. It's a practice of being able to know what is yours and what is not, and also how to deal with energetic stuff, darkness and shadow that comes up, entities and all of those things that come up in our work. The next piece and the final piece will be really going into the work, going into feeling and moving energy and opening the channel, becoming that pure channel, so that the words that you speak are powerful, they are precise, and they're guided. and you will be able to open up and allow the things that need to be said the most come through you with more ease, and to be able to create radical shifts in other people's lives. Now, I am super excited about this program, so I decided to do it in both in person in Encinitas on a Monday night, and then online. It's going to be a separate class happening on a Tuesday night. So you can join me for either one, or you can kind of mix them up if you can't make the in-person ones and you want to do one online. And just so you know, who is this work for? Well, honestly, I think it's for everybody, because we are at a place where we are all awakening. We are all finding out that we have gifts. We are all feeling a lot of energy. We're all tuning in and raising our consciousness and working on ourselves and realizing that we have to deal with our childhood issues, with our traumas, with ancestral issues, with past life issues, even things that are coming up, energies that are happening in life. And we don't always have time to be running around seeking a practitioner to fix us. We need to have our own personal self-care practice that is taking us deeply, and we're able to process and deal with whatever is coming at us. So it is for everybody, but it's also specially designed for people who are healers. Maybe you have realized that you've awakened and you have special gifts in your hands. You have the ability to know things about people. You can see things, and you are so called into this work. Maybe you've been doing this work for a while. You've learned some modalities, and those modalities really serve you, but what is the container that you're putting those modalities inside of? Maybe you're a teacher and you want to be a better facilitator. Maybe you are a coach. And when I say coach, I don't just mean a coach that's dealing with trauma or whatever those issues are, life coach. I'm also talking about marketing coaches, business coaches, sales coaches, people who are dealing with love, with sex, everything that there is, because you know that the people are coming in, even if they're coming in for business coaching, they are bringing in their shit. They're bringing in their projections, they're bringing in their traumas, they're bringing in their negative beliefs, and a lot of times their neediness, and you are the sort of bullseye target for all of that stuff. So how do you run your business, your life, your practice in a way that leaves you feeling really good at the end of the day, with lots of energy, with feeling like, oh my God, I love this. I love what I do. I'm not afraid that somebody's going to show up with something too intense and I'm not going to be able to handle it. I'm not going to be afraid that somebody's going to show up and they're sick or they have negative energy around them. I'm not going to be afraid of people that are coming to me and projecting on me. I'm not going to be unaware of what my boundary system is and drain myself, because when we don't have these tools under our belt and really own them, we have a tendency to get overworked, overcommitted, exhausted, to work with people we really shouldn't be working with, and to not follow our intuition and our inner guidance and the guidance of our higher self and our guides, all those beings out there that are here to really help us through this process. I know you're here to do big things. There is no doubt about that. So let me help and guide you through that process so that you really can show up super powerfully, protected, guided, assisted, cleansed and purified, held within your own system and that of the universe. And you know what? If you come and do my course and you do the practices that I give you and you participate fully in the work and you feel like this just didn't work for me, or I already know everything that you're teaching, or I didn't get anything out of it, then I will give you your money back. And I am committed to this work. I am passionate about this work, and I am passionate that you live a life that you love while you serve others, even if that is in the context of relationship, of being an amazing parent, however it shows up for you, so that as the energy rises, as the awakening happens, as more and more becomes known to you about the depths and truth of your own soul, you can follow that path with certainty and with a sense of a knowing that you're able to handle anything that comes your way. I promise that you will become more capable, you will become more grounded, you will become more powerful, and you will become more guided. And it's also a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun for me. No, for you too. So join me in this amazing experience of really diving into yourself and starting to learn the tools and techniques that are going to take you to the next level. I'm so excited, and I really hope that you will consider joining the Healers Process. And if you have any questions at all, just reach out to me via Facebook, go to my website, katherinebird.com, and send me an email, and I will be sure to get back to you, because this is my purpose. It is my path to help be a guide and a light for yours. Thank you, thank you, thank you.